Hi everyone, it's me Moody Boo, and I am back with another 8 great perfumes. This one is on springtime perfumes that are totally appropriate for the daytime. Now, all of the perfumes that I choose are unisex, and if you put any kind of a label on them, that's on you. Because to me, all of them are unisex. A man or a woman could wear them easily, and I encourage you all to do so. So let's just get started. All right, the first one is by Laboratorio Olfattivo, and this is Decou-Vert. This has been a favorite springtime perfume of mine for quite some time, since mid-New York, back when they used to sell perfumes to the public, all kinds of perfumes to the public. Because, I've been on their website, and I don't think they sell perfumes other than their own line anymore. I really don't. Seems like it's just their line and they don't sell any other perfumes. I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know. So this one is, they turned me on to it years ago and I still love it. It's very magnolia and there's some wet green notes in there. And I think there's some aquatic notes in there and some florals. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, just green, moist, floral, springtime smelling kind of perfume. A little hint of soapiness, which soapiness I'm not usually very into unless it's in a perfume like this where it's the green notes give it just a hint of soapiness, or maybe it's the lily of the valley that's in there, which I'm not a big fan of because I do think it tends to soapy things up a bit, but it's one of them anyway. Performance isn't that great on this, but I don't care. It's a beautiful perfume. And that's Laboratorio Olfattivo's Decou-Vert. All right, next up. So the next one is one I've kind of touched on here and there on my videos this year. That is by Ramon Monegal from the Ibiza series, and this is Flowerpower. Now this is beautiful. It's supposed to be a chocolate flower is like a top note, but I'm not sure a chocolate flower is a real flower. Not sure. Anyway, I don't know what that is, but there's some absinthe and some berries and some florals in there and a little bit of foodie notes, a little bit of spices. It's a gorgeous perfume. Even though it says flower power, it is not a flower bomb. It is totally appropriate for anybody. I think the yellow bottle is very appropriate because I find this to be a very yellow smelling perfume. I can't explain it more than that. I am crazy about it. Performance is not great on it, unfortunately. I thought it was better than it was, but it's not great. But that's all right. I got a huge bottle. I'll spray the shit out of myself. I don't care. And if I'm not putting a lot of time into any one particular perfume, it's either because I've already done a video on it, a house review on it, or I'm going to do a house review on it. So that's why. Anyway, you didn't ask, but I told you anyway. All right, next up. So the next one I'm going to talk about really surprised me how much I enjoy it. And it's from a house I never really cared for much. I never found many of their perfumes that I enjoyed. And it's a note I don't usually care for much. But in this combination, it works. And that's Comme des Garcons Rhubarb from their Sherbet series. This is incredibly nice. It's rhubarb and it's got some other fruits like lychee in there, and it's got a little bit of woods and it's got some citrus in there and a little bit of floral, but very little, and that's only in the dry down. For me, it's mostly about the rhubarb, the lychee, and the citrus notes, and it's gorgeous. The performance is really good on this for me, but it's not overpowering. The rhubarb is so well blended that unlike Delina, where I find it to be very pronounced, it's really well blended with the other perfume notes. And so it's adorable. I completely love it. And that's Comme des Garcons Rhubarb from their Sherbet series. Next. The next one I'm not going to talk a lot about either because I did do a fairly recent review on it. And that's Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Sun. Now I really enjoyed this, but I enjoyed the original light blue. I really did. So Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun is very much like the original with the addition of some coconut and some more citrus in there. And I find it a little more, has a little more depth than the original. The original for me is very linear. This one has a little more up and down to it, which I really enjoy. And I think when it dries down, you get a little more florals and a little more musk in there. And, oh, a sparkly thing happened there. Oh, I like that. Let's do that again. What am I doing? So anyway, you get some more musk and you get a little more florals in there, but nothing overpowers. Everything's really well blended. I think it's a wonderful perfume. I am definitely going to be rocking it this spring. And Performance is light blue, so it's really good. At least it is for me. So, all right, next up. So the next one on my list is by Labo, and that is Bergamot 22. And I have gone through several decants of this, even though the performance on Labo Bergamot is really good for me. It's just bergamot, and there's some grapefruit and vetiver in there. And what's wonderful is that this grapefruit and all of the other notes are blended so well. It doesn't give that cat pee vibe that some grapefruit notes can give. And it dries down, and it definitely has a good dry down. And when that happens, a little amber comes out. I think there's a little woods in there. It's a beautiful perfume, very unisex, like I said about all of these. And I adore it. And that's Bergamot 22 by Labo. Labo. It's kind of fun to say. One I'm not going to talk a lot about either because I've talked about it before. And that is Vilhelm Parfumerie Mango Skin. Skin me some mango and let me wear it like a suit. Wow, that was kind of Silence of the Lambs-ish, wasn't it? I'm here to tell you this is beautiful without being super tropical, which I don't know how they do that because mango is a very tropical smell to me, but they have done something to it with all of the other notes and blended it so well that it isn't a fruity Escada kind of bomb or anything. This is something that's much more mature kind of a fruity, and it's got some florals and a little bit of boozy notes in there. There's even some animalic notes that you don't really detect much. They just add a little hint of boop boopy doop. I'm not sure what that means. In my head, I know, but verbalizing it is almost impossible. But it adds a little va-va-voom. I don't know if that's the right word. But it's still very unisex. So how'd they do that? I don't know. But it's amazing to me. I love it. I adore it. Performance is really good on this for me. And I will be wearing the shiznit out of that this spring. Watch me. Watch me do it. I will. I always do what I say I'm going to do. Most of the time. Almost all the time. Pretty regularly, really. And the next one on the list might surprise some of you, because I know some of you think that I'm just into niche and not into too many designers, even though I did just show you Dolce and Gabbana's Light Blue Sun. But I smelled this in a magazine and I went kind of whack nut over it. So I went ahead and bought a bottle, which was super cheap. And that's Versace Yellow Diamond. It's really nice stuff. It's all citrus and mimosa, and there's some pears. There's a little bit of floral in the dry down, a little musk, a little amber. It's really a nice perfume. I enjoy wearing this to the office. I really do. It is a little beastly, so I only do one spray. But man, I'm telling you, this thing surprised me, but I enjoy the hell out of it. Versace Yellow Diamond. I don't know if there's been another Versace that I really liked. I can't remember. I think I used to have another Versace, but I don't remember what it was. Who cares? I like this one. All right, next up. And the last one I'm going to talk about today is one I've kind of touched on before, And when I do a house review, I'll do something more in depth. But that is Dolce Amalfi by Xerjoff. Oh my gosh, from the Casa Morati. I think that's what it's called. Casa Morati. Hi, I got it right. Anyway, this is so pretty. It's just quince and clove, and there's some balsam or resins or something in there. And there's some cardamom and vanilla. And I just am wackadoo over this perfume. I don't know. To me, it almost feels like there's a little booziness to it as well. But I don't think there's any boozy notes listed in its pyramid. But incredible stuff. Performance is really good for me on this. But it is a Xerjoff. So what can you say? That quince note. Oh my God, that quince note is so beautiful in this. I can't even tell you. So anyway, that is it for my springtime, daytime, 8 great perfumes. And I do plan on doing a springtime, nighttime 8 great perfumes, because I do have several perfumes that I would not wear on a spring day, but I would definitely wear on a spring night, maybe even a summer night. So, all right, can't wait for spring. Oh! So, why do I always do that? What is that? What is that? I don't know. So anyway, yay, it's over. You made it through, and I will be back soon. All right, peace. What? I am so off my game. I so apologize. I don't know what's the matter with me. I don't know. I can't tell you.